guys, so it's been a while since I've been live on YouTube. I forgot. Wait, when was it? I'm gonna figure out when my last live stream was. So I was listening to Trolls by 6ix9ine and Nicki Minaj, and I'm watching Twitch at the same time. So yeah, doing both things at once. This is great. I want to see when my last live stream was. Oh, now my community page. Oh yeah, it's gonna go into my studio. Then yeah, I'm gonna do a video for Patreon tonight. So if you guys have not viewed my Patreon, I still have to find the link to put it into this video, but you guys can go find the link. I posted it in my community page. So if you guys wanna go follow that link, you scroll down. But my last live stream was hold on. Maybe YouTube would help some more. Oh yeah, and I did not do live stream on Twitch last night because I was like so tired. Like I could not stay awake at all whatsoever. I don't know why or why in the heck that happened, to be quite honest. So, Christmas is coming. That was my last live stream. My last live stream, I know, was with my new Christmas one. It was 3 days ago, so I haven't live streamed in like 3 days. So, hey people, it is like 6:12 right now. So yeah, if you scroll down and then you find like a link Patreon, let me give like kind of like promotion of my Patreon right here. I'm wondering if you can do like wait, you guys, wait, I showed you guys my case already, my beautiful Christmas case. Oh, 1 like. Hello people. Yeah, so I'm basically going over my Patreon stuff with you guys. So this is what it would look like. This is what it would look like if you were to get on my Patreon page. So I already have 6 Patreons, so I want to say for those of you that are on my Patreon and you watch my YouTube, thank you so much for supporting my Patreon because the money's gonna go towards stuff and you guys get to see some exclusive content that kind of is not allowed on YouTube, like, you know, TWK. I'm not gonna spell the words of DWK videos are gonna be on Patreon. They're not gonna be like great when I did them on YouTube before I got busted. But yeah. But I won't go as far as like nudity or whatever on my Patreon page. So, but I will take pictures of me wearing crop tops and like swimsuits or whatever. So basically, nothing other than like my stuff covered. Like, I won't go as far as like complete nudity on Patreon. So, but yeah, my thing is like 18 plus. I think 18 plus is like language, nudity, stuff that may not be allowed on YouTube. Makes common sense to put 18 plus on my Patreon page. So yeah, tomorrow I'm getting my state ID so I can finish setting up my PayPal and get a debit card from them. Like, so excited. I'm about to like set up for, or get the thing set up for my card and whatnot. This will be the first time that I would ever have like a debit card. So yeah, so I'm basically watching my other I'm watching a Twitch stream at the same time, so yeah. Watching, it's so weird like having it like muted, but I cannot unmute this one. And this person's been live for about an hour and 42 minutes on Twitch, so I'm not allowed to give you guys any ideas of who I'm watching, so She's my favorite YouTuber. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. What should I talk about? Oh yeah, my Grey's Anatomy. My favorite Grey's Anatomy show. Ow, my throat. God dang. Oh yeah, I'm gonna post something on Patreon. Destroying this thing. I'm gonna destroy this thing some more on Patreon. So if you guys want to follow me on Patreon, I think I can send you guys the link. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I've already got 6 Patreons so far, which I am so happy for you guys. And I need Straight Talk Wireless. What the fuck? Oops, I forgot I wasn't on Patreon. But anyway, so last night Grey's Anatomy's episode where they talk about like Meredith on the beach and whatnot, and I found out the person who's on the beach, not just Derek. It's O'Malley. O'Malley came back in season 17. I was happy, so I posted something to Twitter because I literally, the first thing, like after, the previous episode stopped, I'm like, what if it is O'Malley? So I went with that opinion for about the whole entire Thanksgiving weekend, and then my friend brought up Lexi and Solon. But I didn't think it was Solon, so it was like either Lexi or, O'Malley or Lexi. It was O'Malley. Oh my freaking god. I was so happy to watch it because the character got, I'm not going to say it on here, but the main character, Meredith Grey, got, oh wait, you know what, never mind, I'm going to say it anyway. Meredith has COVID, and then like when she and they can't get her to wake up as of right now. I hope she doesn't die in the show, but so she gets COVID, and then she like passes out or something like that. Then she ends up on the beach. Then she ends up seeing Derek, and then Derek says the sand isn't real. And then he's like, "Oh, come close when you're ready." And then I think it ended like shortly after that. I'm not really sure. Cannot remember what happened in the previous episode, but that's kind of like what had happened before I found out O'Malley was the secret character that's on the beach, not just Derek. That it was O'Malley. O'Malley, like I'm like OMG Aptos is all over Twitter. Oh yeah, if you haven't followed me on Twitter, follow me at Emily's an Awesome Savage on Twitter. That is my Twitter. So it's a yeah, so I gotta do a routine video for Patreon, so I'm like reading like some of my comments on my Patreon page, guys. Well, I don't want to give out like stuff that like my Patreons are paying for. So if you guys want to go see that content, or I'm not sure how refunds work out. But yeah, so I got like 6 Patreons so far. So if you guys want to go follow my Patreon, I think here I'm gonna sign out of Patreon. I kind of like out of Patreon. So I want to. Or you guys just have to press the link. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you can actually do like many things on Patreon. I just have my thing like for 18 plus because some of you guys want to see something that I can't put on YouTube. But I won't go as far as like nudity because my mom would be pissed if she saw that on my Patreon page. So yeah, so I had to. I mean, we could do like those like little twerking things that I see on TikTok all the time. So, because that is like, it's still inappropriate, but you know, I'm 18 now, so still do it. So, what was I gonna talk about? I'm so tired, guys. Like, oh yeah, and I'm planning to do zoo lights, so like for you guys, like, cause I'm gonna take you guys along and like one of my vlogmas vlogs. Oh yeah, now there's one person. Yeah, so I'm basically gonna be doing zoo lights, and I want to show you guys kind of like a little bit of. This is what it looks like, because like I know this should be exclusive content, but these are like there's this like it's called Point Defiance Zoo in Tacoma, Washington, and like this, I cannot wait to do this, guys. Like, I really, really want to do it. And it'll make my Vlogmas vlogs more interesting, so. Oh, and that's another thing about my Patreon, is you get to see the vlog before it goes public on YouTube. So, if you guys are interested in that, then you should definitely check out my Patreon. And I have a video, on Patreon that is specifically for Patreon, but it's on my Twitter, by the way, guys, because I'm like, I don't know how this is gonna work. Like, but yeah, so it's kind of really, really crazy. So you guys probably want to go check out my Patreon if you guys haven't checked it out. So, but I have to like go find the link or where I can send out the link. So you guys in the last stream, if you guys want to go check out my Patreon, you guys can. So I already got like 6 Patreons so far, which is a good start. But you guys get like exclusive content if you're like more into like the adult stuff or dances that YouTube doesn't like, or just some crazy stuff that possibly not be allowed on YouTube. Just a reminder, nudity on my Patreon is a 0. That's not going to happen. I could do like dances and stuff that that I couldn't do like when I was like 13, like twerking, even though people were saying I was good at it, but it's more for Patreon kind of. So mine is more like showing kind of like outfits and stuff, like so. Oh, and I'll send you guys a thank you message on Patreon. I know my messages sound kind of what I say? What can I say about my messages on Patreon? They're not pathetic, but they're like just basic thank you messages. And I don't know what I'll go. Oh yeah, I was gonna go over my tiers. Over my Patreon tiers. I think you no. I'm wondering if I can share this live stream on here with page. Well, actually, yeah, because I'm waiting to get like more Patreons. You know, I'll get like 5 notifications on here. Oh, so I didn't read those messages yet. So, I mean, I did now, but you know. So I basically wish kind of like, so you guys get like, if I want a certain clip to be on Patreon from my vlog that, you know, is kind of like an exclusive for Patreon, you guys like, yeah, so you guys see that? I get to talk with you guys, I get to live stream with you guys, my Patreon goes from like $5 all the way to $20, because I think that's pretty much reasonable for starting out on Patreon. I'm actually really excited because I will put this money towards good YouTube equipment, and also things for live streaming, or if I want to do any gaming for Twitch or whatever, then I can buy, you know, my own stuff, you know. Let's see, my page. View page. I was gonna go over like my Patreon, like my tiers, so I could like explain to you guys kind of like what's in my tiers on my Patreon page. I'm just really excited. So so here's an easier way. So we got the $5 Patreon. Oh dang. Yeah, like the one tier, the $5 tier is kind of like messed up because I put in like the description that you get a shout out, but that's not until the Savage Squad tier or best, and then the VIP Patreon. Those are not until like the $15 and $20 tier. But the 10 and 5, you get Patreon only voting, early access, Patreon only post and messages, and then you guys get to view my live streams on Patreon. And then the $10 one is Patreon only voting, early access to videos before they actually go up on my social medias, like YouTube. Fan requests, which basically means you can tell me what you guys want to see on my Patreon page or whatever, or if you guys want me to make a certain video or something like that. Patreon only posts the messages, full library access. I still have to figure out what that is because I'm not. Exclusive lens access. That's for the $10 page, the all access Patreon, and then my Savage Squad Best Patreon tier. Patreon only voting, early access content, live streams, fan requests, Patreon only post messages, early access says live chat means you guys get to chat with me on the live chat. Shout outs, which means I get to shout you guys out in my live stream. And then exclusive lens access. So the exclusive lens access is for all access, Savage Squad, and then VIP Patreon. So. And then for the $20 one, which is VIP Patreon. Patreon only voting power, full library access, Patreon only posts and messages, fan requests, early access to content, shoutouts, live chat, early access, live Q&As, so you guys can ask me questions if I go live. You guys are under that tier, and then exclusive lens access, which, like I said, is basically like kind of like a Snapchat video, kind of, and then you get to basically say, what, is gonna happen in your next Patreon post or video or something. So yeah, so you guys should probably go check out my Patreon page. So let's see if I can go to my home and I can see so you go under Patreon. It's patreon.com/Emily_funcool1. I don't know why the heck I came up with that, but I'm going to Control V. I'm actually going to go into my studio and put this under some of my stuff. I mean, we've already got some Patreons that are a fan of me on YouTube that knew me from my earlier videos and whatnot before my first thing got taken down. So I'm gonna go ahead and was this from September 1st? Oh, it's still on my channel, but yes, I'm gonna link my Patreon in yesterday's. I always make sure that my interested. Okay. And then I think tomorrow I might go back and put in. I'm so excited to get my state ID tomorrow, guys. I just cannot wait. My views and my revenue have been going down on YouTube, but, it's YouTube. I want my hand back and fall. I want my hand back and fall. Yeah, but the main content I want to bring back is the twerking. Well, not oh my god, yeah. No, but I'm gonna do the shower. Oh my gosh, I probably shouldn't be saying it because it's only for my Patreon fans anyway, but it has shower in the thingy. You guys should go check out my Patreon. Hold on. Wait, let me see if it worked though, because it did not get the full thing. I always want to make sure that the links work, guys. So it doesn't get marked as spam or whatever. I think I might put some of my older videos onto Patreon. Oh, I got it on there. Okay. So yeah, I'm putting my I know what I should do is like donate money this Christmas. I don't know. But that would be like pretty nice to donate it to like charity or something like that. That would be really cool. I wonder if I can take Jovi. I'm actually gonna put this in my live stream. If you guys want to go check it out, because I mean, you're gonna see it. I might end this live stream because I don't feel like talking about it. I don't have like any like good news to talk about. Not that I can think of right away. There we go. So I got the Patreon link. There, if you guys want to go. I think I should do that in my live streams on YouTube. I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't want to do it like all the time because, yeah. But it's patreon.com/Emily_funcool1. So you guys can go check that out if you guys like. I also want to put it in this one too. Link to my Patreon page. I mean, I still have the, like, 1.15K on YouTube. There we go. Oh my gosh, why am I repeating Twitter? I meant Patreon. There we go. Oh, okay. Trying to get like some of these links onto my videos that I keep forgetting to put onto my thing. I'm like getting really tired at this point, like. I really don't know what else to say, so I'm going to end this live stream here. It was kind of nice coming live for a little bit. So I'll talk to you guys later. I don't know if I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow because I'll be busy tomorrow as heck. Because I have to get my state ID. Bye, guys.